Hello everyone, welcome back to this walkthrough for Ocarina of Time 100%. Straight off the bat, here's a new gold skulltula. You want to take that? This is gold skulltula number 34. Great stuff. Next, we're going to move on to Pharaoh's Wind. We're doing a roundup here before we become adult, so we're just going to put this bomb here. Just going to update the gold skulltula counter. Okay, so now we're ready to get Pharaoh's Wind. So we've destroyed that wall there. We're going to head through. And we are like the other fairy fountains. We're going to play Zelda's Lullaby next to the fountains. And so this one is Pharaoh's Wind. Basically, you can only use it inside of dungeons. It kind of acts like a warp point for the previous entrance that you've come through. So if you want to save a warp through a door, let's say you want to do it just before a boss fight or something like that, you can do that. Just in case you die, and it will take you back to that door. It is quite handy actually, especially if you get lost, and it's super handy in the water temple, so you definitely want to get this, but this is 100%, so we're getting everything anyway. So yeah, Pharaoh's Wind. I always considered it the least useful of the three powers, but it is very useful, and it's green, which is my favourite colour as well. So yeah, there we are, Pharaoh's Wind. It's basically a warp spell. The last one you can get is Naru's Love, but we don't get that until right near the end of the game. It's yeah, Naru's Love is so OP. Anyway, and she's gonna remind us we can use it only in dungeons. So there is another skulltula that we can get straight away as soon as we leave this dungeon, which I'm going to get just now. I'm just going to back walk out because it's quicker. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to play the sun song to turn day to night, because the skulltulas only come out at night. Unless you like destroy blocks or knock them out of trees, they only come out at night. Cool. So then what we're going to do is we're going to swim across to the log that's just ahead of Link there. And also I need to have my boomerang equipped. I'm also using the slingshot because I find it easier to shoot them with the slingshot. I find it easy to aim, but you can use the boomerang if you wish. So what we can do is we're going to climb up here, and I'm just going to shoot the skulltula. I've heard of people even using bombs for these, which is crazy, by the way. And then we're going to take skulltula number 35. Okay, so now that we have that, there's quite a lot that we need to round up before we become an adult. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to leave Zora's domain, because there's a lot to round up today. And we have the silver scale, so it's actually going to be quite useful, because it just means I can make use of the warp pipes now to get around just a little bit easier. Great stuff, great stuff. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dive under here, because we're going to go get another heart piece first of all. And basically you just go through here into Lake Hylia. Cool. And it's actually good that it's nighttime, because there's two things that we need to do here. The first is we need to get another heart piece, and we also need to plant some beans. Now, the reason you plant beans in this game is because once you become an adult, it will turn into a magic flower that you can use to fly about and get to inaccessible places. Cool. So now that's planted, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here. Now it's turning... Oh, sorry, I did not mean to do that. What I was going to say is it's turning to daytime. So, yeah, it's okay. I can just play the sun song. The skulltula will disappear, but don't worry about that, because I can just play the sun song and turn it back to night. Most unfortunate, but never mind. So, I'm going to pull out the ocarina, and we're just going to make it nighttime again. There we are, great stuff. Now that should slowly turn to night, and the skulltula appears. So we're gonna just shoot that. Cool. Now I'm gonna pull out my boomerang, and Gold Skulltula 36 is ours. So, next where we're going to go is we're going to head back out of Lake Hylia, because there is a heart piece that we can get. So it's basically just forward roll through here to the section with the ladder. And I really hope that owl isn't on top of the wall anymore. And he isn't. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to climb up this ladder here. Oh, and you need to equip bombs as well before I forget. So equip bombs. And we're going to climb over here. Jump off the wall. Now if you have the Stone of Agony, it will tell you it's pretty much about this area. And apparently I haven't done that right, so let's try that again. Apparently I've done it in the wrong place. There we are. Cool. So take note of where I've done that, guys. Roughly, and drop down. Cool. So there is a Deku shrub here. And he is going to sell us a heart piece for 1 rupee. And that's heart piece number 19. So now that we have that, we're going to collect some more gold skulltula tokens. But where to get them? Well, the closest area to get the next one is actually Lon Lon Ranch. So we're going to head over there now. And I'm going to do a little bit of back walking now, just to make things a bit quicker. So, you remember how there was at least 2 skulltulas that we could not get before when we were at the ranch because they were too high up on the wall? Well, fortunately now we have the boomerang, we'll be able to get that. There's 1 in the Deku tree that we need to get. And there's 1 in Dodongo's cavern. 1, 2. Well, we'll find out when we get there. So anyway, I'll show you how to get all the gold skulltulas that you can get now before we become Adult Link. So first thing you want to do is turn day to night with the sun song. Great stuff. And gold skulltula 37, just up on the left hand side here. Get a bit closer, might be easier. Just up there, so we're going to shoot him. And also equip the boomerang. Z target it if it's easier for you. And skulltula 37 is ours. So the next one again is in the ranch. But this time, it's all the way over in the far right side. So, what we're going to do, I'm just going to do a bit of back walking here. Just make it a little bit quicker. Back walking is by far the fastest way of travel, although this is not a speed run. I just want to get there quickly to show you guys how to do this. So, I'm probably not doing this very well, to be fair. At this point, it probably would have been easier just to roll. Anyway. Let's see if we can get... Oh, hold on. Let's kill this Guai. Oh, there's another one. Let's kill him. Cool, great stuff. So, let's see if we can remember where the next skulltula is. Ah, there it is, sorry. I knew it was around here somewhere. So, there we are. Oh, 2 seconds, sorry. Oh. Looks like something just hit me. Okay, cool. Seriously, every Guai in this ranch is after me at the minute. When all I'm trying to do is show you guys how to get a skulltula token. Great stuff. So, Z target it. And that is token number 38. And then play the sun song. Because that will actually take you back to the start of the ranch. Because we're just going to leave now anyway. It'll just be quicker. And it's always nice to walk through Hyrule in the daytime. So, now we have that skulltula, we're going to head out on Ranch. Now, I kind of wish that I'd done the skulltulas in Gerudo Valley first, because it probably would have been quicker with hindsight. So if you guys know where Gerudo Valley is, I will catch up with you there. And we're going to get... Actually, no, I won't. Because I will need to show you guys specifically where to get one of them in Hyrule Field. So we'll just make our way over there now. And there's the Running Man. That Running Man, quite difficult to find when you're doing the mask quest. But basically, we're going to the area before Gerudo Valley. And we're going to get ourselves a gold skulltula token. So we're just going to head over here quickly. And yeah, so there's going to be a circle of little rocks that we're going to have to bomb. But I'll show you guys how to do that right just now. So let's see if we can find it. It's basically just there. Equip your bombs. There we are. And Din's Fire as well, if I remember correctly. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bomb this area. Great stuff. And then we're going to fall down this hole. Cool. Then I'm going to use Din's Fire. And that's going to get rid of all the webs. It's also going to set that off, which is pretty cool. Anyway, there is a cow here, which is pretty funny. Don't know what a cow is doing down here, but I'm just trying to try and find out if I remember. Okay, first of all, kill this thing. Cool. And is the skulltula behind there? No, it's not behind that one. Where is the skulltula? Is it behind the... Is it in the cow part? Yeah, it is. Yeah, sorry. It's behind the cow. So what you want to do, obviously, shoot that. Okay, I'm running out of seeds here as well. Swap to the boomerang. I may have to start just using the boomerang. And that is skulltula number 39. Okay, so skulltula number 40 is pretty close, actually. It is really quite close. But we're just going to head into Gerudo Valley, and it's actually beneficial that it's coming up to nighttime as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to head up here. Oh, by the way, guys, I think that there might be some way of using the Cuckoo to get into Gerudo Valley. There probably is some exploit, but I wouldn't waste time trying it. We're about to become Adult Link, and you're going to be able to get in there soon enough anyway, so don't worry about what's behind there. Here we are. And that's skulltula number 40. So for the next part, we're actually going to be heading towards Kakariko and the graveyard area again. So I'll catch up with you guys when we get to Kakariko. I assume you guys know where it is now. So you might have noticed as you approached Castle Town that you triggered the cutscene between Ganon. Do not worry about that. I'm going to do that in a minute. But first, am I doing this wrong? Must be on this side. There is a bombable area here. There we are. And we're going to drop down here. Cool. So, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to kill this giant skulltula. Sorry, this giant tula. And let's see if we can find it. Yep, so I'm going to try and avoid using my Deku seeds, but if you guys have a decent amount, then feel free to use them. And that is Gold Skulltula 41. Cool, so the next Skulltula is up in the graveyard. So what you want to do is you want to head over towards Kakariko. And we're going to be going to the graveyard because there was one of these skulltula tokens that we didn't yet get. And then there's going to be more as well in Dodongo's Cavern. So we're going to head towards the graveyard. And there's only one left to get in the graveyard. And is it just one in Dodongo's Cavern? I'm having trouble remembering. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to talk to her. So yeah, when you're doing this, it's important to note that skulltulas only come out at night time. So make sure that it is nighttime before you try and get them, because they will not appear otherwise. So just going to use Sun Song here, and we're going to make it nighttime. Ah, that's right, yes, there is a skulltula that I'm thinking of in Dodongo's Cavern, but you can't actually get it until you're an adult. So anyway, what you want to do is plant these magic beans in here, and that will allow you to get another heart piece when you become an adult. And then we're going to head over here and get this gold skulltula that we couldn't get before. So we're going to equip the slingshot again, and I'm just going to, there we are, and swap to the boomerang. And that is gold skulltula number 42. So just quickly head over to Kakariko and enter the skulltula house. Now that you have 42 gold skulltulas, we can get a few more rewards here. So let's talk to this person here, and they say the curse has been broken, and here is your reward. And that is bomb shoes, which we already have. So then we're going to talk to this person here, and here is your reward. And it's actually the giant's wallet, which will get you 500 rupees with that, which is pretty sweet. So we're now going to head out of here, and I'll catch up with you guys when we get to the Deku Tree, because we're actually not going to Dodongo's Cavern. You can get one of the skulltulas as Child Link, but I think we're just going to wait until we're Adult Link. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys at the Deku Tree, and we'll get another skulltula. Okay, so now that we're inside the Deku Tree, what you want to do is you want to jump down this part that we opened earlier and land safely in the water. Great stuff. Climb up this block here and jump up. Great stuff. And we're actually going to climb through this little tunnel here. And this is going to take us to where a bombable wall is. Great stuff. So, let's have just a look up here. Yeah, the eggs are still there, so just avoid the eggs. And you want to kill this Deku Baba. But what you can do, actually, if you want, maybe you save time, you can throw a bomb, and it'll kill two birds with one stone. Or apparently it won't. Okay, fair enough. There we are. Great stuff. So you can head through here. And we're now going to attempt to kill this Deku. Sorry, this skulltula. So we're just going to wait. Nice. So the skulltula is actually on the wall about there. So I am actually going to use my boomerang. And we are going to get the next skulltula. Sweet. So that's skulltula 43. Great stuff. So the last thing to do now as Child Link is to head back to Castletown. If you want, you can just save and reset, and it's probably the quickest way out of the Deku Tree, and I'll catch up with you guys when you make it to Castletown. Okay, here we go. So, now that we've collected all 3 spiritual stones, we've triggered the cutscene, and if you guys remember right from the start of the game, where Link had a dream that this would happen, basically, although in his dream he was a bit less equipped. Now, I've just noticed that once again my next item is wrong, as we're actually going to get the Ocarina of Time, not the Master Sword, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to get 2 in quick succession. So there goes Zelda running by, and Impa, she throws the Ocarina of Time into the water, and as we turn around, it's just like Link's dream, except I have a sword and shield this time. So at the moment, Ganondorf has no idea really who we are, what we're doing. Well, he has an idea, as he later explains, he had a feeling that we have these spiritual stones for some reason. So yeah, to be fair, it's quite an open field. It's amazing that him with all his power can't even see or sense Zelda. And I'd like to know where they went, actually. If anyone can leave a comment, tell me like what the lore is behind this, like what happens after she escapes, where do her and Impa go? Before obviously Zelda becomes, well, no spoilers. Do I realise who I'm dealing with? Yes. Great stuff. Cool. Cool. Yeah, he was not very happy with us. Don't think he likes us very much at all. If I had to be honest with myself, I would say, yeah, he doesn't like us. Anyway, there are a few things that we can do that are optional. One being the masks, but I'm not going to do the masks until pretty much the end of the game, because they don't really help you. They're not really that good, so you don't really need to worry about getting the masks. They will get you a Deku stick and a Deku nut upgrade, which obviously we will be doing 400%, but just worry about that towards the end of the game. You don't need the masks right now, not like Majora's Mask, and I do plan on doing a Majora's Mask 100% walkthrough after Ocarina of Time. So this is where we are going to learn the next song, which is the Song of Time. And this song is very important to Majora's Mask as well. So here we go. Great stuff. Cool, so we learned the Song of Time. And that, for now, is the last we're going to be doing with Child Link. Next time I'm going to be becoming an adult, and there's quite a long cutscene involved there. And then we're going to get the hook shot, as well as other things. So yeah, should we become a adult at the end of this episode, or should we wait until the next one? Decisions. No, I think we'll wait until the next one. So I just want to leave it there for today. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Leave any comments if you have any, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.